of this event for inviting us, Royal Highnesses from various parts of the country. This indeed signifies the essence of we are one Zambia, one nation. Thank you to the organizers of this event for promoting oneness among their Royal Highnesses and the nation at large. Allow me to thank Musika Development Initiatives for facilitating this trip for us to be here. Allow me to thank His Majesty Litunga and the Barros Royal Establishment for having come all the way to Kasama in June to support us during the launch of our cassava milling plant. Right, Honorable Ngambela, I thank you that you and your team took the long, tedious journey. It is our honor to replicate that noble gesture, and special thanks to Musika for facilitating this. Your Excellence, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a firm believer that to bring development to our rural areas, we must industrialize rural areas to create employment and bring development to our areas, especially the rural of the rural areas, such as Kaputa and Shangoko. As the theme of this Expo is, and I quote, rapid economic transformation through increased homegrown entrepreneurship, value addition and trade. It is through homegrown solutions and industrializing our areas that we achieve rapid economic growth, especially if we take advantage of low-hanging fruits in sectors like agriculture and in particular, promoting the easy-to-grow and manage crops such as cassava. A well-known Nigerian economist, Professor Felix Nweke, refers to cassava as Africa's best-held secret. However, it's unfortunate that traditionally, cassava was regarded as a poor man's crop associated with a type of farming often associated with what Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, president of the African Development Bank, calls the 3 P's of subsistence agriculture, namely poverty, pain, and penury. Our people grow the crop mainly for subsistence and have virtually no markets to sell the excess cassava which they grow. However, interventions by Musika, other cooperating partners and private sector players, such as Itabo investments in the value chain, have revolutionized the sector. We are now witnessing huge growth in the value chain, and this has spared growth. Your Excellence, ladies and gentlemen, the lenses we use to look at issues determine how we address them. We can either see challenges or opportunities, for instance, because over 70% of our people live in rural areas and depend on agriculture for a living. Their pathway out of poverty is tied to what happens to agriculture. By making agriculture a big wealth-creating sector, we unleash new economic opportunities that will lift our people out of poverty. It is on this score, Your Excellence, ladies and gentlemen, that I would like to applaud Musika, who have helped us in Kaputa to mechanize and commercialize the cassava value chain, which has seen us through our commercial development vehicle, Itabo Investments, set up a cassava milling plant in Kasama, and created income-generating opportunities for at least 4,000 smallholder farmers across 9 districts in Northern Province. Your government, Your Excellence, has also played a critical role by providing funding from the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission to aid Itabo Investments expansion plan. I applaud you and your government for creation of the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprises and for increasing funding to CEC from 385 million kwacha in 2022 to 397 million kwacha in the 2023 budget. I'm convinced that devoid of politics, this will lead to rapid economic transformation and industrialization of our rural areas. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the recent announcement made to blend ethanol with petrol has created an opportunity for further growth. it is envisaged that the demand for ethanol in Zambia will rise to about 50 million liters per annum, with cassava as one of the main sources of feedstock. This nation will need to grow about 1.2 million tons of cassava, with an estimated market value of 3 billion kwacha going straight to smallholder farmers, using the current market price of 2,500 kwacha per ton. However, to get maximum value and benefit from this value chain, we must localize processing in our rural areas so that these processors of ethanol will buy the value-added product from Mongu, Lukulu, Kaoma, Mansawe, Kaputa. This will ensure job creation for our youths. Further, Your Excellency, through IDC, I would like to implore you as chairman of IDC, for IDC to partner with us, the Royal Highnesses, to establish these ethanol plants right where this cassava raw materials is, in Shangombo, in Lukulu, in Kaputa, and other outlying areas considered as the last mile to catalyze rapid economic transformation. Presently, all ethanol manufacturing plants I know of are owned by foreigners. I love foreign investment and warmly welcome it, but I believe that your intention in setting up the Ministry of SME is that we can begin to create a cadre of entrepreneurs that will catalyze the economic growth of our nation and bring economic development to our rural areas. The time to do this is now. As the US Vice President Kamala Harris says, there's never a time in the future in which we will work out our salvation. The challenge is in the moment. The time is always now. Ours is a common responsibility. Either we succeed, all of us together, for the sake of our country and the well-being of its citizens, or we do not. I'm confident, however, that we shall all rise to this challenge in keeping with the spirit of national unity and social solidarity. Thank you for listening, and God bless them.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness. Guests of honor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, what a moving speech from His Royal Highness Chief Kaputa. Indeed, unity, love, and mutual understanding are important ingredients in economic development and social progress. And that is what the government in power talks about. This time,